Okay, so in this next film I'm going to show you how to add final details. Just before I do that, I'll show you what stage I'm up to. I've got windows and doors. I can see inside my windows and my doors. I've got some bifold doors on the front. I've got a roof, Velux roof light on the front. I've got to say this roof light was very difficult to add, so I'd probably recommend that you don't do that, but yeah, you can sort of see the stage that I'm at. So next stage is I just need to add those final little details. So think about your users' needs, what people said they wanted, what features, how you can use the space. So one of the things that we might want to do is look at how we could add like a little patio extension area. So I'm going to go like so. I can delete some of these lines here, which I don't really need. There's also a couple of other lines around here that we could do well to delete. Get rid of those dimension lines there. I've also got a couple of those lines on the back. So what I now might want to do is think about adding some colour to the design. So go to my paint bucket here, and you can see I'm on roofing at the moment, so I've got a variety of different options to choose from. I can click on my red roofing option here, which is the one I'm going to go for, and I'm going to make my roof red in this instance. So next thing that I might want to consider doing is thinking about the sides. Now you can colour your sides so that they look like they're painted, so I can go to different colours. I could select a colour that I might want to go with, so let's say I want to go for a blue colour, then I could go like so, and that might be how you paint the side of your thing. It might be that you want to have stripes. Now if you want to have stripes, then what you could do is a series of lines, and you'll notice that I can continue that line around like so if I want to, and then I could just alternate the colours if I wanted to. So you can see now that I've got two shades of blue. So if you want to have stripe design, that could be one of the ways that you go about doing that. Now what I'm going to do for mine is I'm going to go for like that wooden picket fence type look. So I know that if I go into cladding, then I've got this sort of wooden effect here, and I'm going to use that to go around my design, and that gets me to this point here. So you can now see I've got something that's relatively realistic. I'm going to use some wood for that section there. Now it's just about adding those little details that are going to make it look realistic. So for example, you might want to add some steps, so I'm going to go into my warehouse. Now if you want some small steps for your design, they're actually quite difficult to find. If you put in decking steps, then you'll see these short steps here. We can download those into our design. So you can see, looking at my steps, that I've got these sort of handrails on them, which doesn't really work too well with my design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it into position first of all. So I'll go to move, and remembering to move it one axis at a time, I'm going to get everything in the correct position. That's pretty good there. And what I'm now going to do is just remove these handrails on the side for mine. So I'm going to explode it in this case, go to my select tool, and I'm just looking to really remove these details here. Now the closer you get to the steps, the more careful you need to be to make sure that we're deleting the correct lines, otherwise you can make life quite difficult for yourself. Obviously if you do something wrong, you can always just press in fact, if I go on the erase tool, I can just brush it across the lines, and if you hold it down, it will actually delete all the lines. So that gets me to somewhere